happening?
Did it load? Stream offline?
There we go. And
the
comments should be above that anyway, so let me just adjust that. There we go. Adjusting my jock strap. So we got PD Hawkins, we got Griefa, we got Tradition, we got Pat Leadenfox, we got 5XL, we got Sean Simmons, Chopped, and Miguel Espinosa. My beats are better. Decepticon has the best beats, the reddest beats.
Whoa.
The reddest, vomitest beats.
Michael Espinosa. Link us to your website, Michael Espinosa. Where's your music?
Let's hear it. You going to challenge him, Miguel?
Let's hear it.
Challenge him to a rap off. You do rap, Decepticon?
Rap off.
Yeah.
Beat off.
Beat off. You could beat him off. Oh, yeah. All right. I'll watch that. Patreon subscribers only get to watch that beat off battle.
The great beat off.
So, just before we get into it, how's the audio, lads? Everything good? Decepticon couldn't find his iron today, then. Your iron?
My iron? What am I, a little white? A little pale?
A gun?
I'm a little
like
pale.
Your big iron? Where's your big iron?
My iron?
You know, cowboy. Living that cowboy life. I might post more of my older stuff soon, says 5XL. Yeah, I actually used one of 5XL's tracks for the Pumpkin Patch show. Decepticon is alright. I'll give him this into... It was nice. Intro, you mean? Audio's good. Audio's good. Hockey fan, how's it going? Great, sounds good. Audio sounds good. Creased t-shirt is what he meant. That's what he meant. Okay. Damn.
Iron.
You found the iron. Or you didn't find the iron. Is that what he said? I can't remember. It's too long ago now. Anyway.
Iron my shirt.
Lads and ladies, welcome to episode number 3 of Touch and Tips, the only PSVR chat show / podcast in existence. Is that true, Decepticon?
What?
He doesn't even listen. He doesn't care about this.
What?
Man, he's
What
baked. He's baked out of his head. Before this, he was just over there. He was licking. He was licking that wizard ball in the background. You see that wizard ball? He's just licking us. You know, he's getting high on that wizard supply.
Aspire's date September 24th.
What is this? What is this? You know, looking good, says Pete. Thank you. Segi says new equipment. Jack in the box. I'm hype. Jack in the box. Anyway, someone remind me to just never read David Segerson's comments out loud. They're the most random.
I just skip right over it.
I need to learn that skill. It's a skill that you have.
Head. I'm like, oh, anime head.
Oh, animes. Ban anime avatars. If I die in this hurricane, you got a hurricane. You're watching a stream.
5XL. That's right. Yeah,
I appreciate that dedication, 5XL.
Monday, like Mondays.
Number 3
Tuesdays.
is right. Hiltsy, how's it going? I'm with you, Decepticon, says Chopped. And David Segerson says something. I'm not reading this. I'm moving on. Alright. Alright. Decepticon, what should we open up with? We got lots of topics. Look at this. We got pages. Pages of stuff over here. They're small pages, but they're filled. Details. I suppose we should jump into Firewall. Because we got like the hottest of breaking newses right now. Because if many of you who were in that last stream, who are here right now, which is like half an hour ago, we saw the new map, we saw a new equipment, and Hess teased a new weapon in the background, which was a pretty cool tease, in fairness. Decepticon, how did you feel about that, Hess holding that crossbow? Yeah, you liked that?
Like I said, that crossbow,
Frank,
sneaky feet.
Frank was just standing there in front of him. Frank didn't know he was behind him.
You can make a completely silent character.
There you go. If only we could make Tasuki completely silent.
I wish.
There he is talking again. Oh yeah. So what were we talking about? What did we see? So we saw the cargo map, Decepticon. We already knew this was coming, but we saw it in detail, in vivid detail.
Looked better than I thought it would be.
It did, and it's out at sea, which I think is the coolest part.
And there's a lot of inside the boat.
Yes. So it looks like there's 2 decks. An upper deck or top deck.
Sure that it swayed
it sways. That was cool. And I made the hilarious joke about getting motion sick and seasick. You know, double the sickness. So I'm just gonna milk that joke before everyone else does. Excuse me, I got some gas.
We still get the boat noise.
We do. And there's a new, like, if you spawn, there's like a server area in the ship, and if you spawn in there, it's like there's fans blowing right in your head. I saw that. I don't know if you heard that when you were watching it, but it was like super loud, like very comparable
Ultra
to
loud.
Containment.
5XL, they're gonna be panicking.
Oh man, I don't know what you've got your settings set to so that you can hear that shit, but I can never hear that. Like not as loud as you can. You'll have to go back and watch his pat. Yes,
Sandstorm
you do pass.
might as well be a real sandstorm.
Oh shit! Sean Simmons says 3 decks, lower, middle, and upper.
Oh man,
nice.
That's insane.
Is the bridge counted as its own deck? Like maybe that's the topmost, but it's only like one room kind of. Well, it's a big room, but it's still one room. You know, the one with the radars and shit. Maybe. I don't know. And what else did we see? We saw the concussion mine. Which came out of nowhere. Now, there was someone, I can't remember who it was, who said it to me, like a week or two ago, back when this season started, that in the patch notes it said that they added the concussion mine. And I assumed that this was like a mistake on their part and they meant to put in impact, you know, the instant smoke or something that they've already revealed, and that there was a mix-up and that they showed that off instead. But now we're seeing this instead, and we're not seeing the instant smoke. Is that gone now? What do you think? You don't know. Don't know?
No
he
one's saying nothing about
that. He doesn't
that.
think.
Anytime you bring it up, it's just silent. There's
Nobody
no
cares.
answers.
Nobody cares
No
about
one
instant
says
smoke.
anything. So I think it's just a...
It's like, whatever.
Skipped over it.
But I kind of want it now, too, though. If it's like just an instant puff of smoke, like an instant expansion of smoke that like stays there for longer than normal smoke, then that could be good. You know? Anyway, we got to see the concussion.
Like a real poop cloud.
Exactly. Poof. Disappear. Vanished. Werewolves Within in Firewall crossover. So yeah, the concussion grenade, they actually showed off the effects. So Frank got stunned by one, and that was a pretty cool effect. Did you see it?
How about putting it at the end of the map like that guy did during the laptop hack?
Put it right beside a mine is what he did. So he triggered it, the concussion mine, and it blurred his vision, so it was like had a cool blurry effect. And it also like slows you to a crawl, so you can't run. So while he was in this slow down stage, a proximity mine tripped. So it's just like beep, 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 boom, and he couldn't go anywhere. But if he wasn't stunned, he would have survived probably. But yeah,
and it lasts for a little bit too.
It seems to, yeah.
Yeah.
Instant vape. Oh god, I read David Segerson's comment. 5XL would throw an instant smoke at his feet before disconnecting. There you go. That's what he wants. That's your Easter egg, 5XL. Instant smoke. If it ever gets into the game. So what else was there? Yeah, we said Hess. Hess popped into the chat. He was there for a lot of the chat, actually. He was watching the stream. There was a fake Hess, too.
Which Hess was who was giving us real information for a minute there.
From now on, real Hess is the moderator, so you'll know if he's got that blue wrench. So Minus, I'm sorry, I was about to moderate Minus, and then Hess was like, you know what, give me a wrench. I was like, here you go. It's my last wrench. There you go. Sorry, Minus. But yeah, so Hess was like, keep an eye out on Frank's like video. So Frank had a little corner of himself, you know, his video feed. And then shortly after, Hess appeared in the background wielding a crossbow. Dangerously close to Frank's head. Frank none the wiser, you know. He started pointing it at Frank's head. He loaded us. He started sweating. He was shaking. He was like, you know, we could hear us. But yeah, the crossbow, confirmed. He didn't confirm it, but it's confirmed, you know. I don't know, will it come in this season, though? Or will it be a next season thing?
Could be in the next, could be in the next season update.
Because they didn't actually show off any new weapons in that gameplay, I don't think. Not
and
even
he likes
the
to tease
Sten.
things that kind of happen soon.
He does.
So.
He is a tease. Cousin Justin, there's only one blue wrench. Yours is the biggest, Cousin Justin.
I said it, Cousin Justin. I said it earlier. All banning and whatnot needs to come to the town hall.
Man,
and
if you were there,
through you.
If you were there, Justin, you would have got to ban someone for reals. Instead, Deej got the honor. New map looks fire. Shithouse number 1. I assume he meant to say shoot house. Fake news number 2, and new map maybe number 3. That's from Mr. Jackboss. Shoot house that high up? Man, shoot house is like that's a scary map. Interesting. It's a scary map.
This new boat looks scary.
It does. Lots of tight
corners.
Yeah,
lots of doorways,
corridors. Tight areas where you can just bump into someone unexpectedly, and windows that can be shot through, like indoors and stuff like that. So
we saw that.
Manzoor Zakir, can you fix the zombie glitch? Absolutely. I'll get on that right now. Decepticon, take over.
I haven't
I
seen
gotta fix
anybody
this
zombie
glitch.
yet.
Not in a while.
They do that. They have the whatchamacallit attached where you got instant revive.
Say that again.
The zombie glitch where people were just zombieing like up and like
going around and
walking. I haven't seen that happen in a long time. A while.
Yeah.
But the pop-up thing is when they have the thing equipped. Like Hess was doing that.
When he had what equipped? The skill?
The instant revive.
Instant revive?
Well, not
Are you talking
revive,
about quick fix?
Whatever it is. Self-revive. Yeah, quick fix.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that's how he's getting up so quick. But that's not the zombie. Right. That's not a zombie glitch.
But it looks similar to that. That's what I'm... So
are you saying the animation is weird? Like,
yes. Sometimes the guy will just like... Bloop, like pop right up.
T-posing all over the place. Happy birthday, Firewall, by the way. That's another thing we should say. Even though I feel like we talked about it a lot already. But seeing as it's the podcast, 1 year of Firewall, Decepticon. You
Laptop birthday cake.
Yeah, did you see that?
I did.
Yeah, it looked pretty delicious. I asked if Kyle put an Easter egg on the laptop cake. I got no reply. And apparently now Kyle is sick. He's sick. So I don't know. I think they took him out. It's like Hess, Frank, and the boys are like, you know what? We've had enough of you sneaking Easter eggs into this game. And they kneecapped him.
What's the new Easter egg? Will there be one?
I don't know. See, I don't think Kyle works on both maps that come out. So like, he didn't work on the FOB one. He worked on Hangar.
Interesting.
And he did work on Fake News, so maybe he didn't work on Cargo. You know? That'd be interesting. Chop says he got zombied a couple of days ago.
Interesting. All right.
Tradition says someone told Trev how to trigger zombie, so hopefully it gets...
What did you do?
Oh no, it's offline. Stream offline. Oh wait, are we back?
It's still offline.
It's back on my screen. I'm terrified.
Back up. You're back up.
Are we good? What happened?
We're good.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm upstairs with the Wi-Fi. Is it on the same circuit breaker and all this kind? I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't Johnny 5, you know? I don't have time for working circuit breakers over here. So make sure if you're playing Firewall Zero Hour, if you don't play Firewall Zero Hour, I don't imagine anyone watching this doesn't play Firewall Zero Hour. Get a Wi-Fi extender. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, but that's still Wi-Fi.
What are you using? Or what is it? That's
well, right now it's Wi-Fi. But downstairs, when I'm streaming on the PlayStation, it's power line adapter because that works fine downstairs. I did 100% Nightfall, but I did not get the Volkov. Really? Did you buy it? You gotta have 250,000 crypto to buy it. Anyway, Decepticon has whipped out his semen figurine. Alright. This guy, huh? Anyway, so the free trial and the double XP is running until the 2nd of September. So make sure you take advantage of that double XP. Climb them leaderboards. All that good stuff. And should we go over the Q&A? Hester, did everyone hear that? Should we talk about that Q&A?
Did you make a video? You made a video. Why don't you talk about your video that you made?
Did. Well, that's going to be the same thing. It's like, should we go over that again?
No, you shouldn't go over. You should just say, go to my video. Go
all
check
right,
out
there you go.
My video.
Go check out what Decepticon is saying right now and then do what he says.
I already did all that.
Okay, there you go. Job done.
Check it out.
So...
Well, not right now, because right now you're watching this. Don't do it right now.
The views are dropping, Decepticon. The viewers are dropping. They're all gone. They're all gone checking the video.
You should have
All right, just calm down. Just calm down. I buy the Volkov 20 times.
I'm taking this to PSVR for roll.
Special Volkov.
I'm moving to their show.
They won't have you. Look at you. Look at your camera quality. Look at your microphone.
You
think you'll get on it with that microphone?
Bob Barker gave me this microphone. Are you kidding me? Bob Barker gave me this microphone.
No.
He was like, spay and neuter your pets. Here's a microphone.
Look, listen. You take the next topic. How about that? Do it. You know?
Next topic?
Do it. Are we finished with firewalls?
Tennis.
All right, we're talking about tennis. Let's talk about tennis. Serena Williams got knocked out of the...
I don't even have it. I don't own it. I probably won't be buying this.
Okay. But not even with the fact... Well, let's talk about the game. What game are you talking about?
How
what
many
game
times
are you
we
talking
gonna play
about?
it? Tennis.
No, it's not
Dream
called
match
tennis. There you go.
tennis.
There you go. You know
Dream
what? We're getting there. This is a learning process for us over here. We're not very good at this. This is episode 3.
It's getting a multiplayer update, and it's happening September 3rd, next Tuesday, right? Is that next Tuesday?
You know what? I'm sure your laptop has a calendar function built into
No.
it there.
What?
No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. It's
What
got
is that?
Windows
What's this?
3.1.
What is this? Yeah, next Tuesday. Yep.
What is this? What are these numbers in a row over here? What's with the days of the week on top of these numbers over here? What is this? Deej, how's it going? Don't worry about it. You haven't missed a thing other than Decepticon's microphone. From everyone's laughing about how it's from a bygone era. Decepticon. That's the first thing I said to him too. It's like, it looks like it's from a different century.
I told you, Bob Barker gave me this shit.
Well, what year did he give you that?
1984.
That's enough. Just 19 is enough. All right. There you go. The price is wrong, bitch, says 5XL.
Spade and neuter your pets.
Okay. So yeah, Dream Tennis Match VR free updates.
September.
Did you know that Dream Match Tennis? I can never say them. Dream Match Tennis VR. What?
Nothing.
Did you know that that's like the only PSVR game that supports the navigation controller?
What?
The tennis one. You know the navigation controller?
Really?
Yeah.
That supports that control. I don't have that controller.
I never said you did.
So that makes me even more to be like, all right, $15.
It's just like it's not included.
For what?
I mean, it's not.
How many times we gonna play?
It's not compulsory, is what I'm saying.
Persuade me to get this. Tennis.
You know that we'll talk about this in another topic. You know, we got a topic about this coming up. But we'll go into more details about that in a sec. Arizona Sunshine, Decepticon, DLC, the damned DLC, delayed DLC, delayed. What starts with L? Delayed lactazine cornucopias.
Stop.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Look, it's episode 3.
Stop.
We're starting. You know.
No. Instantly comes in with Joe Mama.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of this Joe Mama stuff.
Joe Mama. He must just have got that joke.
Yeah, is that hitting?
So all these jokes are new to him.
Wow.
You know.
Hey, this kind of sounds like Yo Mama.
Like, man, Joe Mama. Do you ever hear somebody? Joe who?
Tim Brooks
Joe
says, looks like he really wants to down that mic. Suck on that tip, says Tim Brooks.
Close,
there you go.
I
told him it looks like a semen, like a sperm. It does look like sperm. I can't stop seeing a sperm going into his mouth. You know? It doesn't stop. Anyway, what were we talking about? Arizona Sunshine. Yeah, the damned. So I had completely forgotten that this was even coming. I didn't know until I heard it was delayed.
Ooh.
And I haven't played the other one either. Dead Man's whatever.
We brought up whatchamacallit last time, Servio's The Walking Dead game coming out, right? Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't.
We didn't talk about that.
Did we?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I saw more gameplay of that from GT streaming. That game looks really good.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll talk about The Walking Dead then.
Impressive.
I guess we'll talk about The Walking Dead then. All right.
Than I remember it being.
Tell me what tickled your fancy.
You can stab. You can flip your weapon around like Sirento.
Okay.
You can stab the other way as well. You can grab them, grab the zombies, and like carve them.
Carve them.
Yes, you can like slightly remove like
chunks of flesh.
Yes,
now hold on a sec. Crazy. What version of this was being played?
This was the one that he was playing at that game festival.
So almost Gamescom, yeah. Almost certainly not PSVR then. Like that's gonna be on PC as well.
I think he was playing it on the PSVR.
No, I don't believe you.
No, I don't. No, he wasn't. I don't think he was.
Yeah, he wasn't. There's no way. There's no way on PSVR. I'm gonna be grabbing a zombie and I'm gonna be cutting off thin little slices of zombie.
GT would know.
It's not gonna happen.
So.
I don't think GT's here to answer the question. Alexander M. Lol, I'm drunk. My last sentence only makes 80% sense. When was your last sentence?
Up top, scroll up.
I don't have time for this. Chisuki's comments are up top. I'm not scrolling up there. I'm not going back up there. Man.
Alright.
So yeah, Arizona Sunshine DLC, The Damned, delayed. They wanted to delay it for polishing reasons. It wasn't ready.
Later in the year.
It wasn't ready. It's coming later to PSVR and PCVR. Lava lamps are the backbone of dope ass encryption. Okay. K-pop. Nart. Someone add Nart to the list of people whose comments I don't read out loud anymore. All right. You and Tsuki, you're an exclusive club now. Okay.
I have always, and Eric Ryan. I've always skipped right over those comments.
Has Eric Ryan ever come in here?
No.
I don't think he's come to touching tips. Not yet, anyway. Beat Saber, Decepticon.
Beat Saber.
Beat your meat saber. What'd you say?
I don't own that game.
You don't own that game.
I do not own that game.
Well, it doesn't matter if you own it or not, Decepticon, because it got a free update.
Songs, you know.
Yeah, it has songs. I did not play the free update because I did not have a chance.
Have you played it since you got it?
Not in like months. Not in months, I'll be honest with you. But look, once these babies came along, you know, there was just no time.
Is that the... Oh, alright.
So it's like, all my time is spent on Firewall, kind of, and No Man's Sky, you know?
That sounds familiar.
It does. But yeah, anyway, Beat Saber OSD 3 updates. So I actually talked about this in the video I did in the used update, but I left out some other stuff because I didn't know that it adds like a bunch of color customization too and stuff like that. So you can change the color of your Beat Sabers and even the blocks that come towards the end, just like the whole color scheme. So that actually looks pretty cool.
The whole reason why I didn't buy it originally because when it first started, it was like there wasn't many songs, and the choices of the songs wasn't my kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now they got all these DLCs and new songs and whatnot. It's kind of getting worth it. Maybe a couple more.
I think these ones this latest one added 6 new songs, and I think this is free. But there is paid ones out there as well. I don't think they're all free.
No, they're not all free.
Surprised he doesn't own Beat Saber, says Deej. That's what I said to him from the beginning. I was
answering.
You know? Oh, sorry. I did not realize you were responding to Deej when you said that. My bad. Tim Brooks with the breaking news.
Deej, you want to host? Deej, you want to be the new host? Deej, help me.
Right.
Help me, Deej.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. You know what? He's going to start his own Patreon. He's going to get his own supporters, his own subscribers. He's going to take everything from me.
Give away on my Patreon. I'll come to your house. I'll give you a high five. I'll come to your house.
Say, if you subscribe to my Patreon, I will not come to your house. I'll never interact with you in real life. And
I'll wave at you in person.
No.
If I see you in person, I'll wave at you.
No. Trover DLC dropping October 3, says Tim Brooks. I never played Trover.
Didn't play Trover.
It's like it's one of those games I'm waiting for price cuts because it's from the Rick and Morty dudes. I don't know what it is now, but too expensive at launch. I don't think it's.
Whoa.
Well, for my taste, you know, apparently it's a pretty short game.
It's not my kind of comedy.
It's one of those games as well that's like 100% reliant on comedy.
Yeah.
And that means like maybe one playthrough. Deej with the information. 25 UK sterling, so that's like 30 for us probably. So yeah, I'm not paying 30.
Saw it on sale at a game shop the other day for 20.
Even 20 might be a bit steep for me.
20.
I don't know. Pete Hawkins says he's a rock and metal music fan, but he still likes Beat Saber. Yeah, it's not the music that you really enjoy in that game. It's just the satisfaction.
Slicing in blocks.
In time with the beat. Like, it doesn't really matter what the beat is, though, if you know what I mean. It's just satisfying. And it's a good workout, too. You know? And
right.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but you could stand to lose a few
I
pounds.
got Sirento.
You could stand to lose a few pounds, Decepticon.
Well, I got Sirento. I'm sweating when I play that.
All right.
Oh, you don't want to talk about that now? How about we talk about that?
Well, all right, we're segueing into Sorrento. It's all over the place. The notes are all over the place. This whole podcast episode has been all over the place. We're declining in quality as the episodes go on. I think it's the new microphone. It's changed you. It's changed. No. I'm happy. No, that was good. That was a good segue.
No,
that was a good segue.
What's the next topic?
No, we're talking about Sorrento, and you're taking the lead. All right, because Sorrento's your jam. How many hours have you put into that game?
Well, I played it more last night. I got to like level 60 again, like tier 60 again, and it blue screened on me again. That's twice I've gone that far, and it blue screened on me, and it sent me into a spiraling rage.
I want this spiraling rage. This is like a No Man's Sky rage.
Yeah, similar. Okay. Very similar.
Did you say the F-bomb? Did you drop an F-bomb?
I was throwing things, breaking cats,
breaking the cats. Breaking the cats. Pete Hawkins says, "Did you guys play Ace Combat VR thing? I still not played it. No, that's another one. That's only got like 2 hours of VR content in it, so it's another one I'm gonna wait
I have
until.
the demo, the playable demo from the Japanese store. Yeah,
and you haven't tried it?
It's neat, man. The launch off of that, the aircraft carrier is super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it worth like 50s?
No,
No.
not the demo. I mean, I guess own the demo and you're good.
The demo is like a good percentage of whatever's in the final game.
It's like pretty close, I guess. I assume.
Chop says it's definitely the mic. It is. It has changed him. He's a different man now, you know. Deej says if you okay.
What?
Okay. So yeah.
What's the matter?
Sorrento. Hit me up with Sorrento.
All right. So the relic, they fixed it. The
they
Superhot
fixed
relic.
the relic.
Tell us what it's called.
Tell us about the Superhot relic. It's like something ridiculous. It's like
it's something synaptic something.
There you go,
synaptic overload.
Yeah, there you go. This guy knows what he's
that.
talking about. Look at this. Hey, we'll make a podcast host out of him, yes. You know?
And it basically turns the game into super hot. So when you move around, everything starts moving with you.
Okay. So is that like easy mode?
No. Well, I mean, you can make it easy mode, but it gets hectic. Because things just start popping up around you, and if it's time attack, then you got to be quick.
So the clock is still ticking, even if like everything's slowed down.
Stop moving, you know what I mean? And think about what you want to do your next move.
Okay, well that's like me in real life. Like when I'm making them 20-40 moves in Firewall, that's like I can slow down by thinking so fast.
So yeah, but it's fun. It changes the game. Totally changes the game. Super fun.
So it feels like a new game.
Feels like a different game. Yep.
Okay. So
another good one to play Spotify with. If you got music playing in the background,
you have Superhot, don't you?
You just stabbing fools. I do.
Okay, good. Just to make sure.
I've been slowly trying to platinum that.
Tough. Not easy.
Not easy at all.
It's like a all headshot run through. You gotta do.
I got that one.
Oh, you got that one? You got like.
I got the hardcore mode.
No deaths, headshots, all that shit.
No deaths. I think I got that one as well. The ones that are ridiculous are like the real time.
Oh shit,
it's like
real time.
Speed run real time.
You just need to exercise in real life for that one.
Ridiculous.
Like you need to be working out every day, sprints, all that shit. Pete Hawkins says
we should play Sorrento again.
Yeah, we should. Especially when they fix stuff up. And they keep fixing stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprisingly, because the last time we played...
Except for when you get to like tier 60, it starts to
break. Yeah, now that you've talked about us, they'll fix it, you know?
Decepticon... I hope so, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what's breaking. It's just, out of blue, it'll just...
Well, it's hitting tier 60. Like, it's too much for the PlayStation to handle, so they gotta figure that shit out. But your theory is that as soon as someone talks about us online on a stream, they pick it up. They know. They've got ears and eyes.
They got the people out clicking on all the streams, watching on all the Pete Hawkins. They're peeping in your window, watching you play.
Watching you, Peace. They're watching. So this, I was going to go to Audica after Beat Saber.
All right, let's do it.
Because they're very similar games.
All right.
If you ask me.
From
looking at it. All right, Audica. Okay, calm down. So this is from Harmonix. You know Harmonix?
Are there supposed to be trailers playing while we're talking about this thing?
You know what, Decepticon? I'm sick of you undermining me. Constantly undermining me. Constantly making me look like the bad guy.
I just noticed
here. You know, you need to shut your mouth. What game were we talking? Audica.
Looking at our face.
Well, hold on a sec. The last time we played a video, the whole thing started stuttering. All right.
Oh, no. See this. All right. Well, then that's why. Is it why? Is it too much?
Well, we'll test it. We'll test it. We'll see if we can do it. We'll see if we can do it. Why is it?
Packard Bell can't handle this.
Can I see PSVR footage, please? Oh my god! Why can't I just have a trailer? Let's just watch the game cast, talk about it for 2 hours. Will I stream that? Will I stream them? Let's do it. Let's do it. You know. Oh, here it is. Teaser trailer. Full screen that shit.
God cannon. Who's God cannon at?
Where's my full screen?
Get him in here.
Oh man. You know what? The quality is so bad.
And yeah, your mic's all off sync now, is it?
Is it?
No,
Oh yeah,
no,
everything's
you're
fucked.
good.
Everything's
You're
fucked.
good.
Yeah,
You're good.
I'm taking
You're
this
good.
off. I don't like us.
So
I don't
broken.
like us. I'm scared. There's too much happening.
What's wrong with your machine?
I don't know. Close this tab. Close this tab.
All right.
Okay.
I'd have to like do a puppet show. Go ahead, do a puppet show. Act it out.
Yeah, so let's talk. Let's talk about Audica real quick.
Put on the helmet and act it out.
No, you know what?
5XL with these names, doxing people.
Shit, Brent.
Jesus
Brent
Christ.
with the sperm microphone.
Yeah, whose name is Brent? I don't know that guy.
Oh man. Anyway, Audica. We're just going to talk about it because it's fucked, and I need to sort out the internet up here. Okay, just calm down. It might pop up again. It did line. Okay, stream resumed. Stream is continuing. All right. Everything is fucked on my end. Says 5XL.
Falling apart. How do we go from making a good episode to then get back to the episode 1?
Can we recover from this?
No.
No? And we don't. Should we just give up?
All right, next topic.
Oh my god, it's
like it didn't happen. Next topic.
Well, 5XL says it's fixed.
All right.
But on my... I don't know if it is fixed. Deej says it's fixed. I don't know.
Just relax. It's fixed. Audica. Let's talk about it.
Whoa. He's getting one of them rages again. All right. Audica. Okay, basically it's Beat Saber with guns. You know, so instead of slicing things, you're shooting things. And I
like
think
that company. I do like
Harmonix. Yeah, they're like the original Guitar Hero rhythm game shit.
They made this game back on PlayStation that I used to play the hell out of.
Amplitude or something? Oh, Frequency.
Amplitude and Frequency. They were basically the same game. Frequency was like the first Amplitude.
Guys, and I'm sorry about this. Like, everyone, I'm sorry about the issues.
Remix songs, and it was great. It's a lot of fun.
So you're hyped for Audica then? It's coming out this fall?
No, I'm not hyped, but it could be good. It could be solid.
Okay. I just feel like Beat Saber's gameplay, just the act of slicing things, would be more satisfying than shooting
more
things.
Shooting things on beat.
Yeah.
But I think there's a PC version out already, right?
I think there is. It's in like early access or something. I'm not 100% sure on that. Who gives a fuck about PC? That's for...
Well, I mean, if you want to
PC is for spreadsheets.
You can look it up.
PC is for spreadsheets. Don't do that. Don't ever look up PC gameplay because you're going to be disappointed when it comes to PSVR. It's like 2 pixels on the screen.
You see what's going on now. You know what I mean? You get a general idea what the game's about.
I'm not responding to you, Nerd Boglin. I'm not falling for your tricks.
Skip over Joe. Skip over Joe.
It's gonna have real songs, says Pete. Yeah, it does have real songs. Like, oh man, who's the artist I saw that was like, well, that's the person I've heard of.
Buying rights. They always buy the rights for like decent songs.
Harmonix are kind of big though. What have I said? It's coming this fall. It's gonna have 30 plus soundtrack plus campaign. So the campaign is gonna take you through the songs, basically. Well, Beat Saber kind of has a campaign too, doesn't it? It will have a lot of customization. The genres will be pop and EDM.
What are you reading there?
Reading my notes. You know?
You handwrite them reading notes?
Of course I do. You know? You think I'm going to waste some printer ink on this shit show? Look at that. Have you seen the quality of this stream? Look at the quality of this stream. Look at the quality of this stream. You think I can open up another application without my laptop freaking out?
What's on too? Let me see that.
You want what's written on? Let me show you what it's written on. There you go. That's what it's written on. You see that? There it is. You know?
It's gotta catch up.
The real deal. Oh, yeah, you wait. It's gonna fucking blow your face is gonna melt when you see us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
You're actually right.
Yeah, you talk shit. I lost the value. Yes, lost the value. All right. But I was never going to sell it. I was never going to sell it. You know.
You can make so much.
How could I sell it?
Farm after farm selling that in your country over there.
How could I sell it? How could I? It means too much to me.
They'll be like, oh my god.
Listen, Audica. There's no price. There's no release date.
There's nothing.
There you go. Thank God we finished Audica. The worst topic we've ever covered.
Coming in the autumn. That's what you wrote.
Yeah, but that's not a release date. That's a release window.
Coming in the autumn, Deej. All right.
Awesome. Not fall. All right. Fall is something you do when you trip, Decepticon. And Decepticon be tripping. Am I right?
Where's this cricket sound?
That was good. That was good.
Where's the cricket sound when I need one?
Espire 1. Did we skip that completely?
No.
I think we did.
Let's talk about it.
There's not really much to talk about, just that the release date got confirmed for 24th of September.
We talked about that in the beginning? No, we didn't.
No, you fucking brought it up like, oh, what do you want? Oh, you want the release date for fucking... You spoiled us, you know? You spoiled it. You know what? I just want to end this. How long have we been on? How long have we been here? Oh my god, only 39 minutes. Only 39 minutes. We got 2 hours to fill. We got 2 hours to fill. You know? How are we going to fill all this dead air? We've got Nert Boglin in the chat, driving people away.
Nart's the only one here.
It's just Nert and 5XL now, and I don't blame anyone for leaving. The quality of the stream has been atrocious. And I don't think I'm going to do another one of these until the internet... Well, is it the internet, though? Or is it my laptop, like, just freaking out from having too much stuff going on?
Internet.
You think?
Yeah.
Laptop's feeling pretty hot when I... Maybe I should turn the fan on. Let's see, how loud is this? Can you hear that? Pete Hawkins says it's still funny.
That's pretty loud.
That's pretty loud? Okay, I'll turn that off. It's got a built-in like fan booster thing.
It's not bad, though.
But yeah, just in case it's overheating. I'll move the mic away a little bit this way. Anyway, Decepticon, what's the next topic? What are we talking about?
I don't know. The topics are everywhere.
They are everywhere.
All right. So we got Espire. We got Dream. We got Arizona. We got Beat Saber. We got Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. There we go. That's one. Now here's a risky game we can play. See if I can pop up that goddamn Resident Evil article. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it out. So this is from GamesRadar.com by Alex Avard.
You're loading up a trailer?
No, it's not a trailer. Calm down. It's not a trailer. It's just a page. All right? It's just a web page. I should be able to handle this. Okay?
Oh, boy. All right.
So, Capcom's 4-player co-op Resident Evil game, Project Resistance.
I think it's already breaking. I think it's already breaking.
Okay, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here.
It's skipping.
I'm getting out.
It's skipping.
Gone. I'm gone. It's over. It's over. Okay, so as soon as I open up Chrome, it gets fucked. I think it's because it's another video source, and you're a video source, and that's a video source. It's too much. It's too much. So we can definitely not have guests until this is sorted out.
It's all falling apart.
I think just two video feeds is the limit right now. I don't know if that's the internet or if it's the laptop. But anyway, I'm going to read it out anyway, even though you can just imagine there being a screen there to look at. So yeah, so something was teased called Project Resistance, with like the emphasis on the RE in Resistance, you know, Resident Evil. So it leaks ahead of next month's reveal. Capcom is promising a teaser trailer on September 9th with more to come at Tokyo Game Show. So there was leaked screenshots, and I'd love to show you them, but I'm not going to risk that. Basically, I have characters, like unknown characters, like look like 4 people fighting off enemies off screen, and it looks very much hints at like multiplayer Resident Evil.
Could be VR.
Could be VR. I don't think it will be, but you think it might be.
Nobody.
You were telling me about some kind of arcade thing.
Yeah, there was a thing in the arcade in Tokyo that was like one of those VR setups where it's like in a little room. You got the giant room, and you're shooting zombies together. It looked fun. And
is that like a recent thing?
That was very recent.
Very recent. And you think it might be...
the last couple of months.
It might be a console version of that.
I think so, yes. Or a port, something close. Yep.
So it's looking like it's almost definitely not Resident Evil 8. It's like some kind of spin-off.
Yes. It's like, I think it's related to it might be related to the story, though. Yeah,
it'll be set in the universe of Resident Evil.
Correct.
It might be like there was on the PS2 or PS2, like Resident Evil Outbreak, I think it was called. And that was the very first time they kind of messed with online. Was that PS2? Maybe it was PS3. I don't know. So maybe this will be like Outbreak 3. I think they had 2 already. Or might be like rebooting Outbreak, something like that. I don't know. But hopefully, fingers crossed, viewer support, we'll know on the 9th. Well, will we know on the 9th? Probably not. We'll have to wait till Tokyo Game.
Probably.
Geisen says PS2. Thank you, Geisen. Resident Evil.
Oh boy, Mr. Bits is out and about.
Oh god. Grab him.
No, boy, wrap
Break.
it up.
I thought you broke
Wrap
him.
it up.
I thought you broke him already.
Wrap it up. He broke me.
I've been wanting to wrap this up for the
He's
longest
looking at
time
me
now.
and he's like this.
PP's laptop is made of cardboard. It can't handle another open tab. I think it's a video feed it can't handle. Deej asks, are you guys getting Battlewake?
Ooh, so is that the next topic? We going into that?
Battlewake?
Yep.
That's not written down for me.
It's not written down, but we can talk about it because it comes out soon.
All right, that's fine. I'll talk about Battlewake.
When's it comes out? It comes out the next week? Not next week, but the following week.
Was it the 10th? 10th of September?
10th. Yep.
Yeah, so that's why that date was in my head. I'm going to try and get an early copy, a review copy. But if I can't, I'll just wait for other reviews. I don't want to get a game. Well, this is going to lead into our other topic, I think. I don't want to get a game that's like reliant on multiplayer.
Right, and it's another one of them. No, that's the only thing. It's another one of these many mayhems.
Cassans.
Many McMay.
Catan viewers.
And it'll be me and Deej playing, and that'll be it.
Yeah, so we might as well talk about this then, shall we? Basically, we had the idea of like, what if we just came up with topics, discussion topics, and the one topic that popped up is like, what are the games for PSVR that you want to get but you just can't because you know that the game, well, you don't know, but you suspect it'll be dead, So like the likes of Werewolves Within, which is active, especially like on weekends and stuff like that. But we've sat there for 40 minutes trying to get a game in Werewolves Within, Right. Cody Sciuto.
It's got to be like the weekend and planned.
What's going on with your mic there? It was a bit weird for a sec. Anyway, Cody wants to know, did he miss the Resident Evil talk? Yes, he did. Although we didn't talk too much about it, to be fair. Basically, Resident Evil they're revealing us on the 9th of September. We're hoping it's going to have PSVR support. We don't know if it's going to have PSVR support. There has been an arcade game in Japan apparently that does have VR support, and it's like Resident Evil, so it might be a port of that, but we'll have to wait and see. Gungrave is the only VR game in the flash sale, says Geisen. We need a Riggs night, says the... Yeah, Riggs is the perfect example of like a failed game. Even when I bought that game day one, it was like... When I was matchmaking, it was always me and 2 bots against 2 other dudes and 1 boss. There was never a 6-player match,
What game?
Riggs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Drive Club.
I didn't get that one.
And that's like, they're literally pulling that one off sale right now. You cannot buy Drive Club.
Oh, that's right.
Now.
Yeah, that's right.
Because, I think it's something to do with the licenses. They didn't want to.
And I think that's the fate of all of these.
Like, they're not all going to be Firewalls. Firewall is like unique, and maybe Rec Room as well. But Rec Room's got crossplay to kind of.
You do, yeah. It's gotta be the upload.
Video output low. YouTube not
upload speed. Your upload speed.
Yeah.
Check how to do that.
Man, this is annoying. Maybe I should just move it downstairs. But that's too much hassle. I got like the microphone. Because mic's well, it is. Everything was fine.
All the power.
Everything was fine until you brought that microphone along, and it doesn't even work.
Well, joke's on you. It's not even plugged in.
He just likes to hold it. He just likes to hold it. It's a comfort thing with Decepticon. Yes, you're back. Looks fine, says DJ. Okay. What were we talking about before that fucking 5th crash happened? Drive Club. Drive Club? Yes. I'm sorry about that, We had the plan. No, let's not go into it. It's just going to be sad if we talk about it, I think. Like, this whole stream has been sad. Please don't unsubscribe. Give us another chance. Give us another chance, all right? It's a pimp rope.
This is your fault. My career is going downhill. I was getting plays. And
go to Decepticon.com.
Record deals and movies and games, and they're like, nope.
I'm sorry. I'll take the heat for that. On my laptop will. Drive Club. What were we saying about Drive Club? It's been pulled from the store.
Gone from the stores.
Yeah.
Pull it.
I think it was gone from the EU store today, and you might, if you're in America, you might be able to get it now, but you've got like Maybe
Cody's perplexed
minutes.
that it's me. This is me.
That's Decepticon, Cody.
This is me.
That's him. The guy with the weird microphone. You know? That's him. You guys are funny, ain't going nowhere. Thank you, Chopped. Thank you for the support. 5XL says he has a steering wheel that I play Drive Club with. Well, it will still work offline, won't it? Like, it'll have single player, or do you have to log in for that game?
What? What game?
Drive Club. Excuse me.
Don't own it. I don't own it. That was one of the earlier ones that when I played it, I was just like, I'm going to puke all over the place.
Yeah, you would have. That was rough. I think even that one gave me a bit of like, ugh, when I went around the corner at first, and I never get that from any game. Decepticon sounds super white, says 5XL. There you go. Well, you got to bring race into this at every opportunity.
Whoa.
You always got to bring race into us.
5XL the racism.
Oh, he's replying to Cody. I didn't see that. That makes more sense now. Still want to get in with some Firewall with you two. Absolutely, Chopped. You're Chopped BD, right? Or DB? DB? And yeah. What the fuck were we talking about, Decepticon? I've completely lost track.
You Drive Club again. You never finished. You've never gotten over for Drive Club.
We finished it. You just can't buy it, basically. You know? And we're talking about other games that you, like, it's very risky to buy them.
Saber.
Yeah, another one that's apparently good. I've seen some streams. It looks like it might have been fun.
It looks okay, but it's like
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. It's going to be dead. It's probably
have to set up games.
It's probably like even Sorrento. Remember when we were looking at Sorrento? You can literally see the player count. It's like one person in America, nobody in Europe, nobody in Japan, nobody in Australia.
That's also a different game playing it online.
What you mean?
It's a different game playing it online.
Also, like, it doesn't count people playing offline.
Completely different game playing it online. What's that?
You mean it doesn't count people playing offline?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's only counting people that are playing online.
Okay, but still, that's like super low numbers for, and that had just come out.
I think most of these games have low numbers.
But like crazy low numbers.
If you go to PSN profiles, you can see in the trophies like how many people are playing these games.
But that's only with people who are registered on PSN profiles.
Right, but if that's low, you can only, we can double the number. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. But you've literally bought Mini Mac Mayhem when it came out, and you have yet to boot it up because
I've yet to fire
because you know you won't find a game.
Well, it's that, or it's like playing with strangers, and more than likely there probably won't be any strangers playing it at this point.
Nobody's stranger than you, though.
Gotta set it up. Gotta set up the game, and it'll be me and Deej.
Yeah, and you were pressuring me into getting Catan viewer as well. Not pressuring me, but you're like, get this.
Fun.
Yeah, but you have it? You have it? Do you?
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it. Okay, I thought you got it.
I learned after Mini Mac Mayhem, I'm not buying anything else.
Oh, you learned your lesson
done.
there.
I'm done. Right. I'm waiting for everything now.
Chop says, "Law, why Decepticon hide that mic?" Now I gotta go. There you go. Bring the mic back. The mic is bringing in the views. What was the name of that shooter that came out a while ago where you use Nerf guns or some shit? Oh, it was like something Arena.
Nerf guns.
SB. No, I'm thinking of Starblood Arena.
Smashbox Arena.
Smashbox Arena. There we go.
I've never played it. It was
SBA.
It's like dodgeball, wasn't it?
It looked like looked like Rec Room-ish kind of.
It looked like Rec Room dodgeball.
It wasn't dodgeball. It was like shooting with like softballs.
Deej is sitting this one out. See, Deej doesn't even want to play it. Deej doesn't even want to play it. So it would be me.
Your weird microphone.
It would be me.
He's like, no, thank you. I'm not playing with this guy. Get this guy. Deej, you made the right choice.
Space Junkies.
Live it, love it. Always wanted to buy that, says 5XL. Well, that's another one that's probably dead. You know?
What's that? Space Junkies?
No, Smash. Well, I think Space Junkies is actually doing okay, is it? You can find a game. I heard
that's another one that's like, now you gotta talk to everybody.
You gotta make arrangements.
You gotta talk to everybody to get it going.
You gotta make a Facebook event.
I'm pretty sure PSVR Pro was bringing that one up.
Okay.
They're all like this. All these games are like that.
Is there any, like, you'd have a better time or an easier time listing the games where you won't have that issue?
Yes.
Rec Room, Firewall.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Maybe Werewolves at the Weekend if you play at a good time.
Right. That actually has a huge still some way that has a crazy community, but they seem to only play on the weekends at complete random. But they all know each other.
Okay. Everyone seems to have the game, but nobody seems to
everyone has all these games.
Yeah. I don't know.
It just has to be like a discussion thing to set up and play them.
Space Junk. Oh yeah, Pete Hawkins brings up a good point. Space Junkies is cross-platform, so that is a big help. Germ Vorf says Smash Pig.
Yeah, a lot of the ones that are cross-platform, that definitely
How's it
helps.
going, Germ? What do you mean Smash Pig?
Smash Pig.
I don't know what that means, Germ. That's some cryptic stuff from Germ. That reminds me of Roy. Where's Roy? Has anyone heard of him lately? World War Toons is probably empty too. That never even came out over in Europe, so I never got to play that game. I could have made an American account or whatever, but you know, whatevs. Who's got time for that?
Google it.
Oh, Geisen says it is actually like dodgeball. That Smashbox Arena. That's actually fun.
Yeah, I told you.
I thought it was shooting.
No, well, it's like a gun that sucks up the ball, and you like shoot the ball at the other player.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's only teleport and only click turning.
Okay. Germ says Google us. I'm sure I want to Google this. It's gonna be. Is this the new blue waffle? Smash
I'm
Pig.
not Googling that.
I'll
Google it after the stream.
Does Space Junkies support aim control? No. I think they added move control. It originally only launched with DualShock. We played that beta.
Yep.
For Space Junkies, and we were like, no, it didn't have it didn't have smooth turning. It had forced fucking click turning. Did it have teleportation?
Rough. All the things that we hated are all fixed.
Yeah.
Everything's
yeah, that's true. But that early impression was like the worst. The worst thing. I recommend. Oh, I downloaded the Valkyrie to try with my HOTAS. I need to get more playtime out of Star Trek 2. Is Valkyrie? Does that still have a player base? Because I know they kind of went flat, didn't they? Like they kind of made a crossplay with flat people then, or something.
I don't know.
That's one of those games that
never bought it. That was the first VR game that I played, though.
I played the demo of that, and it was such a short demo. If that demo was a bit longer, maybe I would have bought it. But it was like so short. I was like, okay, it's pretty cool, but
launching off the pad, that's what had me sold with VR.
Yeah, that was it. That was your moment.
That was it. Getting in the cockpit of that plane and it shooting off that pad into space. It's like sold, buying.
Cody Scudio asks, have you used the 3D rudder yet? No, don't have it. Don't want it. Like, I'm pretty sure Skyrim isn't even supported. Somebody said it was, but I'm not sure if it is. Can somebody confirm that? Does the 3D rudder support Skyrim?
I don't think so.
Valkyrie is worth trying, says Deej. Even now? Like, is the player base still there? Oh, Pete says Eve still always has players. Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe that might be my next multiplayer get one. So, but still, we've listed like 3 games.
3
for PSVR multiplayer games. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.
Out of how many?
Where you don't have to worry about getting a match. Like, it's so rare. And Firewall, like, I think it's kind of a testament to Firewall that it does have that. Despite all its issues.
Communities, really.
Despite all its issues.
The game gets a nice little following.
Yeah.
Then.
But I think if you build it, they will come. You know, I think the game is just that good that people stick around for us. You know? Yep. No rudder support for Skyrim, says Geisen. There you go. No to Skyrim, but it's a huge advantage for games like Space. Yeah, for Space Junkies, I can see that. Especially when you're crossplay against PC, you kind of need all the advantages you can get if you're using move controllers. Rec Room, but you don't want to match because of the kid. Yeah, them kids kind of drove me out of Rec Room as well.
Yeah.
Because I was enjoying Rec Room at first, and you would match with people like adults. You know, that's where I met Decepticon, and then like slowly it seemed to become more and more kids.
It started mixing, and then the kids started outgrowing the adults that were on there. Yeah, and then it would be just like those evil, terrible, racist, nasty like children everywhere.
Yeah. And it's like, who's giving these children VR headsets?
It's like, put your helmet on, kid. I'm gonna go over here. You go play that VR.
You know, that's a tactic for me to use in the future.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get better by that time.
Exactly. Well, I'll be able to afford 2 of them though, twins.
Nope, you'll have fighting over it. You can battle them to the death.
5XL says Rec Royale was cool, but too many kids. Rec Royale was very cool, and it's like I wish
for
against
a while it was like mad fun.
I wish Against Gravity would like make an adult version of Rec Room, kind of where you have to pay to get it. You know, just make it a $30 game. Focus on the Rec Royale aspect.
That's
I'd buy
actually,
that.
That's actually a decent.
I think just putting a price on it is
If
going
we
to
just put a price on
that'll
it,
get rid of half the kids.
90% of them, I'm sure.
Exactly. But like, it's cool that kids do have a game to play too. Like, I don't want to be a Grinch about it as well. But like, I'd like to be separate from them, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Speaking of Stunt Runner.
Yes. There you go. This man's on fire with the segues. Tell me about Stunt Runner. I'd put up a trailer if I could, but that would break the stream.
What is it? The date? Is there a date? September. That's it. It just says September.
Okay.
So
this looks like a pretty big update.
Looked kind of neat though. It was like a mix between Sprint Vector and like American Gladiator.
Did I see like they're moving their hands like this to move, or is that just they added that for effect?
I think you're using your hands to like climb up the ropes. You have to use your hands to run. You know what I mean? Just like Sprint Vector.
It's like wall running. They got like obstacle courses where you got like
climb a wall.
Walls. You got to sprint along this wall and jump across this wall, and it was like nets and stuff like that. It's kind of reminded me of like the stunt race update to GTA Online, something along those lines, if you know what I mean. Like, is that like what's the last big update that came to Rec Room? Was it like that Castlevania one?
Halloween, yeah, the Halloween one, or the new Maker Pen things where they're like textures now and stuff.
Okay, yeah. So this is the next big thing, Stunt Runner.
Stunt Runner. Yep.
Stunt Runner. There you go. Come in September. You heard it here first. If you're a small child. I'm joking. It's a good game. There's a good game in there, you know, and the things you can make in there is impressive too.
Now it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
somebody
really
had a good idea to go to the haunted houses that people make when Halloween arises. So we should do that.
Okay. I didn't realize people made haunted houses.
Neither did I. But
I'm down for that.
I'm sure people are doing that though. And now there's all kinds of
got holograms. The holograms.
Right.
I think that's when I ended, but I was having fun.
Like creatures. You can add like things to animate. There was one level I saw with GT a couple months ago with like a dragon.
Wow. I was like animated and all this?
And it was all animated. Yep. Neat.
Cool. All right. You've convinced me. We'll come back. Jerem says Ernie wasn't that bad. And all of a sudden, I see that name. And I was like, uh-oh. Do I want to go back? Do I want to go back to that? He's just screaming. He's screaming into the void right now. He's lost and alone. Solid Snake, how's it going? That dragon was good, says Deej. So Deej saw the dragon too.
Ah, see that?
Yeah. Viral dragon. I feel like we've gone through our list of topics.
Is that it?
But we're not done yet. We're not done yet because I did ask. I won't put them on screen because obviously I can't do that without the laptop exploding. But I did ask like almost a week ago. I put up a post on the channel asking for questions, basically, if you wanted to ask, like, for us to have a topic or just general shite talk, just to have something to say or whatever.
Fax us a question.
Yes, I put up a picture of a fax machine and everything. There you go. Like, we'll spruce this up.
Questions. If there was a way to set up a real fax machine, I would do it.
I got 11 comments. Now, half of them are just like jokes, kind of. Like, for example, we got Vandal here saying, how about we start a fundraiser to liberate Decepticon's lamp and get him a proper PlayStation camera mount? Show them your camera mount there for the people who don't understand what they're talking about. Decepticon. That lamp. You see that lamp beside him? That's his PlayStation cameras on top of that. We can go all in on a 3D printed wall mount, or just go cheap and get him some 3M stickers. People think of the poor lamp. Oh, people think of the poor lamp.
I move it when I'm sitting in my chair. I put it on the TV.
Oh, see, the stickers aren't going to work. People think of the poor lamp having to do 2 jobs and take care of its little bulbs also. Let's help make this one. Oh my god!
It's not plugged in. It's a dead lamp.
There we go.
I'm not using this light bulb for no reason.
Then we got cousin Justin who wants to talk about blue wrench sizes.
Candelabra lamp.
What do you think? Okay, I got a cryptic message from Rap Hip Hop. He says, "It seems to me, Pumpkin is very skillful at baking pastries, and Decepticon looks like he's into motocross." And I think that means he's calling. He's calling.
I don't have a motorcycle.
He's calling me fast, and he's calling you a redneck. That's what I got from that.
No motorcycles.
No.
I used to skateboard back in the day.
That's what it sounds like to me. Zach Wilder says, "I haven't heard anything about a Farpoint update." Now, I think he's meant to say Firewall updates. If that's true, I'd like to hear more about it. Or ask people if they prefer No Man's Sky in 2D or VR. I'm starting to go back to 2D. So, I think...
5XL is cracking on my TV.
What? What's he saying about your TV?
Talking about how small the TV is.
Is that not your computer?
No, it's like a real sharp monitor.
Okay. Well, look, go easy on him, all right? He's from New Jersey.
20 inch.
He's not going to have the best things.
I have a big TV. I just don't use it.
Look at his microphone, for God's sake. You know,
I don't turn on the TV.
He uses a plasma
VR.
ball. He uses a plasma ball as his primary source of light.
TV. I watch all TV on the computer.
That plasma ball is his only source of light in that room.
That's it. That's all.
That's doing the whole house.
That's what's lighting up everything.
That room is the whole house.
That's how I cook food.
You know,
put it on the top of the ball.
He doesn't have a ceiling or a roof. It's just open above him. You know, he's just got them 4 walls. He's struggling, so go easy on him, for God's sake. So yeah, I guess there was one legitimate question there. Well, I don't really know what he's on about the Farpoint updates or the Firewall update.
What?
I think we'll skip that. Ask people if they prefer No Man's Sky in 2D or VR. I'm starting to go back to 2D. I have no interest in playing this in 2D. Now that I've played it in VR. Sean Simmons as well is saying,
no way.
I can't go back to 2D No Man's Sky. Even though it's blurry. I won't go back to sharp. I don't care how sharp it is flat. Like, it's just so much more fun.
Nope.
In virtual reality. Like,
Speaking of flat, I started playing.
Oh boy. Get to hear the... Oh my god. The noise of that chair rolling. What's this?
Sekiro.
Glare.
Sekiro.
Is that a glare? Glare of the game.
Sekiro.
Alright.
Sekiro.
Where'd you steal that from?
And it has sealed the deal with my lost of love for 2D gaming.
Oh, you had it?
Yeah, I can't get into it.
Oh, interesting. Alright. All hope is lost. Deech says all day, every day.
It's gone. The 2D gaming is gone. That was it. That sealed the deal.
Drakemeister, how's it gone?
I'm sorry, From Salt. I love you. But make a VR game.
They did.
And I beat it. Make another one. Continue.
You're being greedy now. You're being greedy.
A Dark Souls VR thing. Something. Bloodborne in VR. Something.
Pete wants to chip in, all of us to chip in and get you a proper TV.
Proper TV. I don't watch TV. I don't need a TV. You know I have a TV. It's upstairs.
Stop pretending. Stop pretending that you have an upstairs, Decepticon. This is it. It's just that room. All right, we know. You don't have to lie to us. You know.
This is VR room. Giant VR room.
Chop says he tried and it don't feel right. I'm assuming he means he tried to go back to flat No Man's Sky and it doesn't feel right. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever go to flat again. Just like controlling the throttle and stuff in the ship. Just I wouldn't want to lose that.
What do you mean it's not plugged in? This mic's plugged in. What are you talking about? It's not plugged in. Are you kidding me? I can give it his microphone.
Drakemeister says hello to you both. I've just got up for work. Top of the morning, Drakemeister. I'm sorry to hear you got to go to work.
That's awful. That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
And it's Saturday.
I got to work tomorrow too.
Ew.
10 a.m.
Ew.
Yeah. Nasty.
What's wrong with you?
Got used to it being blurry. Me too. Like after a certain amount of time, your brain fills in the gaps when it comes to like blurry visuals and stuff in virtual reality. So with No Man's Sky, your brain just stops seeing the blurriness after a while, I find. You know?
Yeah, the blurriness doesn't really affect me. The only game I heard that's awful in is that, what is that? That puzzle game. Not Observer. What is it? It's like Myst. The people that made Myst.
Is it Observer?
I don't remember. No, it's Observer.
Something?
It's something like that, yes. I can't
I don't know.
think of the name.
Gyson's pretty...
But apparently that game is, like, the worst. Like, it is beyond...
The blurriest.
Yes, okay. The blurriest of blurries.
Abduction. There it is.
That's it.
There it is. I knew Gyson would have us. Gyson's sharpest attack.
And that could have been such a good game, too.
But they blew us.
But apparently it is, like, unplayable blurry.
I don't think there's any other games that I've experienced that are, like, real bad blurry. Again, it's happening again. Oh, it's like, is it back up? Is it back up again? It says it's okay for me.
Really? It still says, oh, it's up now. It's up. You're good.
Okay, we should be back. I'm sorry about this. This is very embarrassing. And damaging. Damaging to the brand.
No one's coming back.
And I don't blame you. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back.
The delay, so, well.
It's back. It's back for me again. It's back for me again.
Good day.
G.
Good day.
D-E-G.
Good day.
Yeah, so keep going. The arcade, or the maze game? Yeah. Dread Halls.
Dread Halls. Is that clear? Is Dread Halls clear?
That's not bad.
Alright.
But there's other games in that collection that's like...
That's it. That's
utter trash.
I don't know why they don't sell that separate.
Get it. They
sell
won't.
It separate.
I don't know why either.
Sell it separate.
It's kind of worth it for that game, though.
Everyone talks about that game.
Yeah. But like, you can tell it was designed for a mobile. Like that Dread Halls came out in mobile viewer, like Samsung Gear or something like that, and then it came to PSVR. But like, despite the creatures and stuff in that game, like some of them are just like a puff of black, like a black sprite or something like that, and he melts into the ground, and it's like, he looks so shit. But because the tension is built up the whole time, even just seeing something there for a split second is like terrifying.
Right.
And then there's other creatures then that are generally like really weird. Like
there's a new scary thing that's going around on PC I saw that I'm hoping that PSVR picks up. It's like this creature that's like in a closet, and then it pops out of the closet and it like climbs around you while you're in like this bed. It looks wild. Apparently it's super scary.
Like, is it just like an experience where you're sitting in the bed
like
the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a short thing.
Short thing. Yep.
Okay. The kitchen demo then, basically.
Yes. Yep. It's like
I tried that. Yes, Phantom it is. Oh, but Phantom, what's up? I don't have Firewall, yes. Is it worth it even though I don't have an aim controller?
Yes.
Even though you don't have an aim controller. It's still worth it, but I still recommend getting an aim controller. I think once you play it though, you'll probably get an itch. You'll know yourself, this is good, but this will be better with an aim controller.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the whole experience, is holding that gun in your hand. That's the coolest part.
Yeah. And turning us around and looking at us, and it moves the exact same way.
Shooting around corners and stuff that aren't there. Like, that's super neat.
That is. It's hot.
How about that Quest game that you like scans the garage and you play 1-on-1 in like a virtual
it's like
walkable room?
Space Pirate something?
Yes. That looks
really, really
fun.
cool.
Yes. Because you're actually like physically walking around.
Yeah.
There's no wires on that thing.
Man, I could go down to the hay shed on the farm and like just clear out of space, and boom.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That would be sick. AIM is a must-have for viewers, says Gyson. Just buy the AIM bundle, says 5XL. Yeah, if you can get the bundle, definitely the value is way better. But if you can get it it's really cheap now.
All of it's pretty cheap.
But like, I'm just talking about Firewalls,
like on Amazon.
But even on PSN, it's like didn't have like a ridiculous discount not too long ago.
Yeah,
they had a permanent price cut to like 20 quid.
It's like almost once a month or every other month. All these things go on sale again.
Yeah. Oh, this is still live for now. Naruto, it crashes every once in a while. You know how it is. Oh yeah, so more questions, I guess.
What do you got?
What do we got? What do we got here? Oh god, don't crash. Oh man, the quality looks so shit on my screen. I hope it's not that bad on what you're seeing. So this is from Jotaku X, and he's got like a million questions here. So he says, talk about that new engine that just got released. That's going to make VR games easier to port and make. And so I didn't hear anything about that. So I was like,
don't know about this
what
either.
are you talking about? So I replied to him saying, what are you talking about? And he sent me a link, and the link is no longer here. so, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. Based on the limited amount that I can remember.
What kind of reporting
I
is
don't know.
this?
This is shocking bad.
What kind of reporting is
bad.
this?
What are you doing with that microphone?
What do you mean?
Show us the cable.
What?
Show us the cable.
It's
you know?
bouncing all over the place.
Tap it. Tap it with your finger.
What, it's not plugged in? It's not plugged in? Wait a second.
So we're going to skip that question. Because I've lost the link. But it was an article about some kind of apparent new game engine that's going to make it super easy to port all these games to different. So it's like, if it can run on the Rift, they can make it so that's super easy to run on the Vive, and then super easy to run on the PSVR somehow. Which seems kind of crazy to me. But yeah, we might bring that up in the next one when I research it a bit more, because it was pretty complicated looking. There was graphs, there was bar charts. I was like, what's going on? Talk about the PS5 and talk about PSVR 2 and what you'd like to see in it. We kind of already talked about PS5 last time, but maybe we can focus on PSVR 2.
It's a whole lot of speculation.
Speculation, there you go. But what would you like to see in PSVR 2?
Wider view.
Wider view.
Wider view.
Explain that to people who may
Clear
not understand.
view.
So like a camera on the inside that's got a camera on the outside? So
just a wider peripheral.
Oh, wider field of view.
Wider field of view.
Okay. I see what you mean. I thought you said wire view.
Higher processing.
Wireless. Everyone in the chat saying wireless. I don't.
Wireless.
I'd like
insane.
Optional wireless is what I want.
Tracking inside out, like Quest tracking.
Yep.
That way we can do these cool games that all the Quests have as well, but better. You know what I mean?
I want to see eye tracking. I think eye tracking would be huge, because like a lot of people, they hear about eye tracking and they think, oh, so it knows where your eyes are looking, so you can pick things in the menu. But that's not the benefits of eye tracking. Like the real benefits is that it knows where you're looking, so it knows the periphery of your vision, and it can like downscale the resolution, so like it doesn't take half as much horsepower to fucking render what you need to see, if you know what I mean. So it's got a lot of extra, like, so if they could bring that into current PSVR, which they can't, but if they could, like even with the hardware that we have now, it would make it way, way, way more impressive, if you know what I mean.
Better finger tracking.
All right, there you go. Better finger tracking. Oh boy. How about higher resolution, says Mass. Yeah, that's a big one. Big resolution, bigger field of view, wireless. But see, when it comes to wireless, you're talking about batteries. You're talking about battery lives.
And that was, they were talking about that on Rogan when I was listening to that John Carmack interview.
Yeah.
And I don't have the Quest, but there's probably somebody in here that has a Quest.
They
said it's like 2 hours.
Okay.
3 hours if you're watching movies.
That's not enough.
But I don't know. Yeah, that's 2 hours is pretty low. That doesn't seem like a lot. But what if you're like say you want to be a streamer person too? You know what I mean? That's a whole lot of processing that unit's going to be doing.
What if? Can you play it plugged in? Like, can you play the Quest while it's charging?
I don't know. Probably. I assume so.
Mass Marjanovic says, I think it's time to explain the Petrifying Pumpkin's name. I know you said long story.
You should have submitted that question. I guess he's submitting it now.
Yeah.
He's submitting it now.
I suppose he's submitting it now. So basically, I gotta think about which version of events I'm gonna give here. You know?
This is a spicy story.
Do I give the real version of events, or do I give a spicy story?
Do I know the real one, or did you give me the fake one?
If you're talking, if you know the one with the uncle, then you know the fake one.
All right, I know the fake one.
All right, you know the fake one then.
Skip the fake one.
Solid Snake says there's an accessory that allows you to charge and play. Explain the petrifying pumpkin's name.
Pumpkin's name.
Yeah, that's an easier one to explain. You can use the quest plugged in. Okay. That kind of defeats the purpose of it, though, too, if you're using, like...
Right.
That's Base Pirate game, for example, if you want to play that for 4 hours in a row. I guess you're shit out of luck. So basically, if you're talking about the name Petrified Pumpkins, I got diddled by a man wearing a pumpkin helmet. Mask. You know? Doesn't seem funny now when I say it. So I'm going to move on quickly. Seriously though, the Petrifying Pumpkin's name, I saw a comment online. It was some guy typing in ghastly ghouls, spooky skeletons, petrifying pumpkins. And I was like, that's ridiculous. Petrifying pumpkins. And that just stuck with me. So there you go. That's ghastly ghouls.
What was the other one?
Spooky skeletons.
Spooky skeletons. See, these are all names that everyone needs to make now.
Yeah.
These are all
names. I need some rival YouTube channels.
Is that going to be the name of my new album, Spooky Skeletons?
That's a joke, Matt. That's a joke.
Spooky Skeletons.
That didn't happen. Spooky Skeletons. Do it.
Ghastly Ghouls and Spooky Skeletons? Is that the name of my new album?
I thought Petrifying Pumpkins was the most ridiculous one. So I was like, I'll go with that.
They're all pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who said that? Where was that?
It was like on a random meme site. And it was like just a random comment.
Why was it saying that? Like,
I can't remember. I cannot remember. It was so long ago.
It
was just like a comment on some meme. Probably something to do with Halloween. You're not going to change your PSN name as Pete Hawkins. No, I will not. I don't, because I got real life friends on PSN, and I don't want.
Do you?
Well, I don't want to mix. I don't want to mix that with this. If you know what I mean. Bet you get more viewers around Halloween. I wonder if I do.
He's too embarrassed.
I'll check the analysis. I am too embarrassed.
I don't tell real people about this either, so don't feel bad.
Feel bad? What?
I said I don't tell real people about this either, so don't feel bad.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know what you said at the end there. I don't feel bad. Although you got one friend who knows, who popped in that last stream.
Jimbo. Yeah, where is Jimbo? I'm surprised he didn't pop in.
We need them views, Jimbo. We need them views.
Jimbo.
Picking you and the man in the mask. Is that wrong? Hey, Peckus. Decepticon enjoyed that story too.
What's that?
Although he got more detail. Bring out the uncle in the mask.
The uncle did.
Talk about Decepticons. Cass says PSVR 777. That was another question we got.
Sleeping. Laying on the carpet. Sleeping.
There you go.
The other one's sleeping on the couch.
Firewall for Life asked, what feature do you want added or improved the most in VR for PlayStation 5? And he says he wants more resolution than most. I think we kind of covered that.
More resolution. Bigger field of view. Faster processing. Clearer picture. Better sound. Better technology.
Blades and sorcery.
Give me that game.
Give me that game.
Give me that game.
Rap hip hop.
Stop all the dilly dallying and give me that game. I'm gonna throw money at your face, Mr. Sony.
Last question from this question group, anyway.
I get it.
This is from Rap Hip Hop. He says
Wrap it up.
He would like to hear the story of how you guys meet each other. You sound like the best of friends. And what are your hobbies other than playing PSVR together? I'll let you start, Decepticon. No.
All right. Just relax. So, I was playing VR early. This is early VR, and I was on Rec Room one night, and I was playing. Normally, I would play with a friend of mine. We were both playing together at the time. He was unemployed, so we was able to play all the time.
Grooming kids in Rec Room.
The only other person that I know that actually had the headset at the time. So, he wasn't playing at the time. I happened to notice there was a funeral. That's when you could like make rooms, and it just happened, like create a room. And
is that not there anymore?
Funeral. What?
Can you not do that anymore?
Funeral? What, create a room?
Create rooms and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
pretty sure.
Okay, that's the way you worded it.
But that was
like
new.
Not there
it was new. It was a brand new thing.
Okay.
It wasn't there before. That wasn't an option before. And then now all of a sudden you could like make things. And then I saw a funeral. So I was like, oh my God, there's a VR funeral. What is this? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And as soon as I popped in, it was like a real funeral going on. So I went into character. I went immediately into character. And then and then I happened to see the post on Reddit, and then I started following his YouTube. Then I realized he was like streaming them. So then I'd wait for him to stream so I could pop up in the game while he was streaming.
Creeping. Stalking. He reminds me of my uncle.
And then act the fool.
Act the fool is right. You can. I think that video is up on the channel. If you want to look at how we met the first time.
There's a couple of them.
The video's up.
That early, all
the funeral one.
We're acting a real fool.
Oh man, there's some stupid videos up there. Solid Snake is going to sleep. Good night, Solid Snake.
So what do you do as hobbies? Let's hear your hobbies.
Hobbies? Oh man, this is where it gets sad. I don't have. I don't really have. This is my hobby. So I guess. Well, other than gaming, it's like making videos about gaming, basically. But I make other videos too, outside of games too, I guess. Or I like comedy videos. Like, well, not. It's very hard to explain. Is that what you
started with in school?
It's very hard to explain.
Were you in filming or anything in school?
No.
Did you do that?
We're like in a disadvantaged rural area, so there was no such thing as like video editing classes or anything like that.
All right.
So there was a class called computers. So,
so how'd you get into like the whole VR thing? What made you buy VR?
I'm a huge Sony fan. So so once they started doing VR, I was like, okay, I better take notice because who knows, this could be the way the future goes. My girlfriend knew I was interested, so she got it for me for Christmas. And she got it on launch day though, because because she was but she was afraid that it was gonna sell out, so that's why she got it that early.
Here it was selling out like crazy.
Yeah. But then I remember I opened the press in her house and I saw it there, and I knew she had it, and I was like, "Hold on a sec, you got me a PSVR?" And she's like, "Yes, but you can't touch it until Christmas." So then I begged her for like 24 hours straight, "Let me play it, let me play it, let me play it." And eventually she gave in, and then I started playing it. Like a day later, you know, never looked back.
A day later.
There you go.
I was going to ask a question. I don't remember what I was going to ask. So how long did you have you had the VR probably, I think, for a year before. When did you get it?
October 2016.
Yeah, so you had it a year before I was even near it.
Okay. That's not a question.
Until Oculus. Whenever Oculus was fresh.
Didn't Oculus come out before?
The PSVR kind of just came out after that. It did. It came out before the PSVR.
But they had dev kits and shit that was out early. Chopped is going by. Well, I can't talk. Chop is leaving. Thank you very much, Chop, for stopping by.
Good day, Chop.
Appreciate it. Pete enjoyed them Rec Room vids. Decepticon crying. Oh yeah, Decepticon crying. That was good times. I gotta watch those vids now again. Getting nostalgic over here, you know. But yeah, what about you, Decepticon? What's your hobbies?
My hobbies?
Crocheting, knitting.
Let's see. Petting cats.
Breaking cats. Swinging cats.
Spin them around.
Spinning them. Flipping them. It's a good hobby.
To make music. I like to scratch records. You can go to Decepticon.com, check out all my music.
Have a bit of class.
All the things there. They're all in order now. If you go to the website now, all the sites and all the links and all the things are all there. Just check it out. You know, listen to music. Check it out.
For reals though, you're like very close to completing an album.
Yes, new album very soon.
So yeah,
working on music.
We'll be plugging this. Like you can actually be able to buy the album.
Finishing it up. I got like 4 songs to finish.
4 songs.
It'll be done.
There you go. Matt says he loves your live streams. You guys crack me up. Thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate that.
GG.
Jason says his hobby is using his fleshlight.
I don't own one.
No, he says his hobby.
His hobby?
Yeah.
Oh, that's his hobby.
Yeah.
All right.
You think Decepticon can afford a fleshlight with that television? Look at that television he's got over there. You think he can afford a fleshlight? Come on.
It's the smallest TV, but man, the picture on that TV is insane.
What's that? Like 8K?
So
Is that
good.
8K? 16K?
It's so good.
Yeah, got one of them 16K TVs
Got
from
them
2014.
got them nice colors. It's just like, what is it, 16 inch, 20 inch?
Oh, man, 20 centimeters.
40 inch. I got a 40 inch upstairs. It's not connected.
All right.
It's just chilling.
I feel like we've officially ran out of things to talk about.
Decepticon.com.
We just talk about Decepticon.com. All right. This is how the stream ends for 1 hour of Decepticon just repeating Decepticon.com.
Decepticon.com.
Over and over again. Flashlights are too high maintenance, says Germ. And then he says flashlights are too high maintenance. just throw it in the dishwasher, Germ. You know? Toss it in there, you know? What's the link to Decepticon's music? I would love to hear it. It's there under his name. Can you, maybe that's hard to see because his t-shirt is white. Stop wearing bright t-shirts. Wear black t-shirts from now on.
I normally do have. This is the only black t-shirt I own.
What's wrong with you?
It's got a boombox. Look at that.
It does have a boombox. 5XL says, haha, you called him Deception at the funeral. Everyone calls him Deception when they see him first. Everyone. Does anyone ever get your name correct?
That's why I would just roll with it.
Yeah,
I would just roll with it. There was no correct. I still don't. There's no
sure I called him Deception for like
you did,
months.
For months.
Yeah.
For months. You called me Deception. And then I was like, someone was like, oh, Decepticon. And you looked at my name, you're like, oh my God. Why haven't you said anything?
You're just going with the flow.
Hey, if you're saying it wrong, hey, go ahead. You keep saying it wrong.
I will. I might bring it back. I might bring Deception back. You know, change your brand.
No, 5XL, not 5XL. Petrifying pumpkins.
Ghastly ghouls.
Spooky skeletons.
All right, I think the stream is done for.
Is that all the questions? Was that
That's it, really.
Is that your sheet?
That was it. Well, that was on a tab. That was not on my sheet.
Submit more questions then.
That guy is Will. What's up? Now. That guy is Will is happy to see you.
It's Will. There he is.
He's very happy to see you. He just got here. I guess, well, look, seeing as he just got here, we'll stay on for another hour.
High five. Start giving everybody in the room high fives, Will.
Do it. Slap them.
Heads, slap their hands.
Do it, Will. You got us.
Whatever you want to do.
So yeah, let me profusely apologize for the shambles of this episode. I think I found this. Has strange guy with mustache. Strange guy with mustache as your logo. Oh man.
That's Ravishing Rick Rude.
Rick Rude. I learned about him thanks to Decepticon. I thought he was a strange man with a mustache too when I saw it first. Giving them kissy lips. You know? Oh shit, you called out Columbo.
That is a great picture.
Where's Columbo?
What? Columbo? What?
That guy's Will says, hello Columbo. But I don't see any comments from Columbo. But I need to... Oh, there he is. I missed this.
Will knows who's here.
Oh, shit. Columbo asked a question saying, what's the origin behind your name, Decepticon, other than Transformers?
You want to hear my origin now?
The origin stories.
All right. I guess I'll tell it.
He got bit by a radioactive Transformer.
Back in the day, I made a fake band. And that was the name of the band. I was like, we should be called the Decepticons. And then the guy was like, no. And then I was like, ooh, I should just be called DJ Decepticon because it makes no sense. So I went with that. After the show, like months later, I was in some restaurant, not even around here, like 40 minutes away. And I was walking to pay for the check, and somebody at the restaurant came up to me, and they were like, oh, my God, you're DJ Decepticon. I was like, wait a second. What? How do you know that? I was like, well, you was at that show, apparently, whatever show that we played at. And so I was like, well, I guess that's it. I've been known. I've been seen in public. Someone called me by that, so I guess that's who I am.
Well.
And that was in 1998.
Jesus. You are old as hell, Decepticon. Man, the reason he doesn't take the hat off is there's just nothing there. That ponytail is glued on the back.
It's fake.
Oh, Jesus, I nearly knocked my headset off my head.
Fake. Couple more weeks, probably get a haircut soon. Couple more weeks.
I see. But anyway, as soon as Columbo popped up, that reminds me I need to give a big thanks to Columbo because he's the newest Patreon supporter at the $10 redo tier. So that was super cool of Columbo. And
how
of
many
course,
you got there now?
I got 3 on that tier now. I got Columbo, I got Pete Hawkins, and I got Mr. Crumb.
How many total?
Ace, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's super cool. And I never expected one. So I've been over the moon with the Patreon support.
You gotta go to his house? You gotta hug him?
Well,
I
gotta do things that I won't be proud of. Gotta do some stuff. Gotta grease him up. Gotta oil him up.
Does the wife allow this?
$10.
Like,
that is enough for Firewall to see.
You have to go out and make money. All right.
Matt says, I'm mesmerized by the Decepticons' electricity ball.
That's why it's there.
The old electricity ball.
Here. His ball keeps you here. He's just looking at it. He's like, ooh.
Like a moth to the flame.
Touching tips. Ooh. Now when he goes, and then when I shut it off, he'll just be like back to normal.
Peace.
And then everybody be talking about touching tips all the time. You know, all these people. That's all a thing.
Pete, thank you very much. And everyone else, obviously. Germ, second tradition. I gotta name them all now at the top of my head. Carter Father. I'm missing someone. Deej. I think I've listed all my Patreon supporters there.
All right, let's talk about this real quick though.
What's this?
So we need to figure out the guest thing so we can get these reptiles on this show.
Okay. See, the problem is I feel like the laptop will crash, or the internet will not be able to handle it. So I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. No, I just gotta get that power line adapter working up here somehow. I have no idea how, but I'll have to figure it out.
Ask Google.
You don't think I Googled the shit out of that?
Okay, Google.
Alexa, fix my internet.
Power line.
Look, we gotta end this. All right, 24-hour touch and tips episodes as well. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's feeling like.
How many hours is it? What are we at?
We're time? 1 hour 37.
So every episode goes up like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta, we're setting a high bar for ourselves here.
Soon there will be a marathon. It'll be 24 hours.
There's not even going to be an episode 4 with the way this went.
Pumpkin channel.
Patreon supporters.
We're just going to take this Decepticon
Oh yeah,
channel.
there you go,
That's
Geisen.
going to be Decepticon symbols. Like, we're knocking this pumpkin out. This is done. We're smashing this pumpkin.
Geisen and Frosty Nugs are also Patreons. I'm very, very sorry I didn't mention that.
Whoa, see, look at this.
Please forgive me.
Unsubscribe.
Forgive me.
Luckily,
my Alexa is off. This guy, look, I gotta end this. We're spiraling out of control. We've got nothing to talk about. We've been talking mad shit about names and stuff like that for the last
to the next episode.
Next episode? Look, I'll put a poll. Should I just cancel this podcast series? Yes or no? And we'll see.
Where's this going?
Let the people decide.
Everyone's saying they enjoy it, and then you're like, let's just cancel it.
And for people asking questions, I see Matt's asking a question over here. I'm gonna put up another post with another fax machine thing. So if you want us to ask or talk about any topics or answer any questions, then put them in that post, and we'll get to them in the next episode. As long as the poll doesn't cancel the show. We'll see. Hell no, says Chopped. Chopped? I thought you were gone. There better be an episode 4.
See? We can't end it.
Never cancel. Okay. Getting some support. We'll see.
See, never can't say. You see, look, all these people.
Lads and ladies, thank you very much for watching episode 3, despite all the technical issues. And we will see you in the next one. Decepticon, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Wave to the people. Show them what that microphone's plugged into. Show them what it's plugged into. Nothing. It's not plugged into.